Welcome back, children. I had explained to you the physical properties of metals in the previous class. Some parts of it were left, which I am going to continue. Before starting, children, I would like to satisfy your queries. In last class, you were a little bit confused about graphite and diamond. That what are they? These are actually the forms of carbon. I would like to introduce a new term, that is allotropy. Now proceed to the first point, that is tensile strength. Before starting this, children, I would like to explain allotropy. It is the property of some elements to exist in two or more forms. For example, carbon, it exists in different forms like graphite, diamond, etc. So, graphite and diamond are the allotropes of carbon. Now, I think it is clear that what are carbon, how it is associated with graphite, how it is associated with diamond, etc. Now, we will proceed to the first point, that is tensile strength. Actually, it is not the first point, children. It is the 8th point, because we have already studied up till 7th point in previous class. Now, first of all, we will try to know that what is tensile strength. It is the capacity of a material to withstand forces that are trying to pull it. Or in general sense, we can say that the ability of a material or object to be pulled without breaking is known as tensile strength. Metals have high tensile strength. Metals are having high tensile strength. That is the reason why it is used in making bridges, cars, etc. And the metals having high tensile strength are iron, copper, aluminium, etc. Now, the next point is conductivity. Conductivity, it is the 9th point. The ability of a material to transfer heat or electrical current from one point to another is known as conductivity. Here again, it is divided into two types. The first one is electrical conductivity, whereas the second one is thermal conductivity. Now, children, metals are good conductor of heat as well as electricity. So, in order to prove this, we will perform an activity. We will take some hot water in a beaker and place one end of a metallic rod in it. After some time, we will touch the another end, that means this end. Then we will see that it also becomes hot, indicating that metals are good conductor of heat. This is the reason why metals are used for making cooking utensils. They are used for making cooking utensils because they are good thermal conductor. Now, again we have to prove that how it is good electrical conductor. In order to prove this, children, we will prepare a simple circuit. Just by joining the two terminals of a battery with both the terminals of a bulb using copper wires. See, you can prepare in this way. It is simply a battery and it is connected with a bulb. So both the terminals of the bulb is connected with both the terminals of a battery with the help of copper wire. Here it is the bulb. This is the battery. We will see that the bulb starts glowing, indicating that metals are good conductor of electricity. Now, come to the 10th point, which is the last point of the physical property of metals, that is sonorosity. It is one of the physical property of a metal by which sound is produced when it is struck with some hard object. This property is known as sonorosity, whereas the metals showing this property is known as sonorous. You might have seen, children, in your school that a metallic plate is struck with a hammer to produce sound in order to ring the bell. So, this is possible only due to the sonorosity property. That means metals are sonorous. Now, this is the end of the physical property of metal. Now we will do some comparative study between metal and non-metal. So, comparative study of metals and non-metals. This we will do on the basis of the following points. Number 1, it is the physical state. It is the physical state. Metals are always present in solid state, whereas non-metals are present either in solid, liquid or gaseous state. The second one is melting point and boiling point. Metals are generally having high melting point, whereas non-metals are having low melting and boiling point. Number 3 is density. Metals are having high density, whereas non-metals are having low density. Now, the fourth point is hardness. Metals are generally harder, whereas non-metals are not hard. Then the fifth point is malleability and ductility. Malleability and ductility. They are generally malleable and ductile. But non-metals are non-malleable and non-ductile. Now, the sixth point is luster. Metals are generally lustrous. That means they show the shining property, whereas non-metals are non-lustrous. Seventh point is tensile strength. They are having high tensile strength, whereas non-metals are not having tensile strength. Not having tensile strength. Then eighth one is sonorosity. Metals are sonorous, whereas non-metal are not sonorous. Then conductivity. They are good conductors of heat and electricity. They are good conductors of heat and electricity, whereas non-metals are bad conductors of heat and electricity, except graphite. Although it is a non-metal, that means it is a form of carbon. I already explained you. In spite of it is good conductor of electricity. That's all, children. The physical properties of metals and non-metals are completed. Now we will see what is a home assignment. Okay, so you just note down your home assignment, children. Your home assignment is, the first one is learn and write all the keywords given in Chapter 2, that is metals and non-metals. The second one is differentiate between metals and non-metals on the basis of number 1, physical state, number 2, malleability and ductility, number 3, sonorosity. Number fourth, thermal and electrical conductivity. Fifth and last is tensile strength. Okay, children. Thank you.
Dear students, you all are instructed to make fair copies of your virtual classes. You have to complete your homework and send a snap of your homework in concerned WhatsApp group. Prepare yourself for Sunday test as we are going to conduct test on Sunday. Hope you all are enjoying your classes as well as participating properly.